Do you know plastic bag? Plastic bag is a common word that we hear almost every day in our life. And plastic bag is something that we humans use to put something in our daily life for more than 100 years old until now. You see, in some countries, including our Malaysia, the government have undertaken some initiative to imply rule on decrease and ban the use of plastic bag in our country. But not all of the people follow this rule. Why is this happening? Why? Because the people do not see the purpose on doing so. Why? Why should we ban plastic bag? Why? Is there any problem? So the real question here is, should plastic bag be banned?
Yes, plastic bag should be banned.
Okay, tell us the reason.
Right. Thank you to our host today, Mr. Amirul Hakim, to invite us in this program webinar. Now, before I proceed with my presentation today, why plastic bag should be banned? All right. I want to show first. Everyone know plastic bags are everywhere in our environment, right? When we go to purchase our groceries, of course, we use plastic bag because they are convenient to us. And then, in fact, in our modern life today, it is become a part of us, right? And however, the convenience of this plastic and come very tight, and it come very high cost to the environment and bring negatively effect into human life. So that's why plastic bags should be banned. In my opinion, my first point is why plastic bags should be banned is because plastic bag not only pollute our water, it also pollute our land. As you can see, plastic bag are usually lightweight, ringan lah kan, ringan. And then and such as they can travel a long distance or short distance by either water or wind. And because of the weight is lightweight, it can travel, go into the water, into the ocean, and can make the pollution and bring and can become can harmful the ocean. Yeah. And then my second point is second reason why plastic bag should be banned is the plastic bag are made from non-renewable sources, and on this account, it is highly contribute climate change. Yeah, and most of the plastic, as you can see, is made from polypropylene, which is material manufactured from petroleum and natural gas. Because of this material, it can harm, it can bring a highly cost of our environment to our environment. And of all of the material in this plastic bag is non-renewable, where fossil fuel based material and through the extraction, even the production, greenhouse gases are created, can create greenhouse gases lah, yeah, which further contribute to global climate change. And then proceed to my third point is plastic bag should be banned because plastic bag do not degrade. In truth, we can see that, of course, plastic bag is petroleum based. Plastic bag never degrade. Okay. Even we bakar kan plastic bag, still plastic. Yeah, and instead of the plastic degrading, it is broken down into small teeny pieces that what that are swept down and end up into the ocean, which are then consumed by wildlife. And then my last point is the reason why plastic bags should be banned is plastic bags are toxic. As you can see, all of us know the fact the plastic bag is toxic, right? And then the plastic bag, we know that the plastic bag are filled with toxic, harmful chemical that include estrogen-like substance. And an environmental health prospective report disclosed that the plastic has hormone mimicking qualities, and the plastic product release chemical that mimic our mimic estrogen. That's why it can be harmful to our health. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Marilyn. What a
Yeah,
wonderful
thank
reason.
you. You're
Yeah.
welcome.
So, beside that, is okay, Miss Harness.
I have a question for Marilyn. Do you have
Okay, go on.
any proof or maybe a video that you can share with me and how the plastic bag being made? Because you said plastic bag contain chemicals and pollutants, something like that, right? So can you show
Yeah.
us how the plastic bag being made?
Oh, can. Wait first, I send it for you. Can you show it into the slide?
Okay, wow, you have video. Please
Yes,
show
of
Yes.
us.
course.
All right.
Let us see.
I
Okay.
showing. Oh yeah, Marilyn already sent me.
All right.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch it.
Yeah, I hope you all enjoy lah. Watch and know what is the ingredient in the plastic.
This is a plastic
Can you
bag.
guys see?
We have been taught to depend on products like plastic bags to make life easier. But beneath their appearance of convenience is a powerful industry and toxic impacts for the environment and our health. Let's take a deeper look at how plastic is made and how it impacts our future. Plastic begins with fossil fuels. When fossil fuels like oil, gas, and coal are refined, they create chemical byproducts. Instead of discarding these chemicals, the fossil fuel industry uses them to make petrochemicals. These petrochemicals are the primary materials in almost all plastics. That's how companies take advantage of their cheap waste products to mass produce plastic.
Oh, sorry.
What does this mean? The plastic industry isn't only responsible for the pollution in our oceans and our beaches, it's also responsible for the pollution in our skies. From oil wellheads to pipelines to petrochemical plants, each step of plastic production harms people and the environment. We are taught that plastic is cheap and convenient. But when our communities and environment bear the most burden, is plastic production really cheap? It's time to break the plastic cycle.
What a nice video. I like it.
Of course, nice.
Thank you,
Okay, so
Marilyn.
nice.
Yeah, if you guys want to see more, you can go to YouTube lah to see more. Yeah. So we have
Thank
to
you.
break the plastic. Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Miss Marilyn. Okay, so according to this video, we see that plastic have many effects on us. So, is there any other effect that we should aware of? Yes, Miss Hanis. Sorry.
All right, I want to share with you guys on the effect of the plastic bag, because Marilyn already explained briefly why we should ban the plastic bag. So let me explain to you guys more deeply. Okay. Now, my point number one is plastic bag cause harm to wildlife or marine life. And you guys know that more than 700 marine species known to be killed either by eating the plastic bag or entangle them. Entanglement means getting stuck on the plastic bag. So can you guys imagine that more than 1 million of animals in the oceans die every year because of this plastic bag that float or in our oceans? And that means 51 trillion deadly hazard animals, either wildlife or marine life, need to be avoided in their daily life, to survive. So do you guys want to know why animals or marine life or wildlife eat plastic bag? Do you guys want to know?
Yes, yes.
No.
Of course, we wanted
Yes.
to.
Okay,
We
unlike
want to
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
all right, okay,
We
let me
want to
Yeah.
know.
explain. Okay, unlike humans, wildlife or marine life animals do not have the ability to recognize plastic bag from something that they can eat, because for them, if it looks, tastes, or smell or behave like food, then it must be food for them. For example, I take sea turtle. Sea turtle eat jellyfish. When plastic bag go into the oceans, it look like jellyfish. So that's why sea turtle eat them. And other example, because plastic bag release toxic chemicals that smells like food. That's why marine life eat them. And also, do you guys want to know how actually the animals die? Not just by choke, how actually they die. You guys want to know?
Yes. I want to
Okay.
know the
I think
specific reason.
okay.
Can I
Yeah, yeah,
guess?
yeah, yeah.
Can I guess?
Yes, yes,
Because
yes.
if the animal choke and it can apa tu bernapas, it can breathe,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, that's
I
right. But other things that cause them to die is actually when I take sea turtle as an example. When sea turtle eat the plastic bag, actually they sustain a internal injury or kecederaan dalaman, which cause them to die. And other kind of injury is actually they think they're full already by eating the plastic bag, but actually they're not. They're starving, so they die from starving. Okay, my next point is plastic bag cause water pollution. Why it cause water pollution? Because when people throw plastic bag into the drain, or we call longkang, the plastic bags straightly go into river or the oceans or the sea. That's result in degrading the water quality with toxic compound. Like Marilyn explained, plastic bag contain toxic compound, right? Degrading the quality of water means it's affect the water quality. So it affect the animals that drink the water, but it just not affect the animals only, but also also us as human, because we drink water. Also, why I say it affect water pollution, because thrown plastic bag will end up blocking sorry, will end up blocking storm sewer. So can I mute you? Okay. Actually thrown plastic bag end up blocking storm sewer. Storm sewer actually is a parit we call in Malay, right? Parit, and disturb the flow of water. Flow of water that cause flooding. For example, I take flooding in our country. Like when we see Kuala Lumpur, the big city also have flooding because of this water pollutions. All right, my last point is affect the beauty of our green landscape along the road or highway. Because I actually see people throw their plastic bag from their car window into the to the highway. So actually when tourists come into our country and see all the rubbish, all the plastic bag along the highway, it will make our country look very bad. Our country will have bad reputations, right? Okay, and that's all my opinion. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Miss Hanis. What a splendid effect of
uh,
that.
sorry, my lovely host.
Oh yes, Mr.
Sorry
Hafiz.
for interruption. Okay, I want to make addition with my research. Okay,
Okay.
as well as we all know, plastic cannot be destroyed in an organic way because it is toxic. Like Mr. Marilyn said that the plastic made in petroleum, made in toxic substances. So the organism cannot decompose the plastic bag. So you can imagine plastic being used every day by everyone for daily use, such as collecting garbage, packaging goods, and others. So every day the plastic bags are discarded until the number of plastic exceed the human population. So one way that can destroy it is to burn the plastic. We already know where the plastic is made of petroleum and toxic substances. So if it is burned, it will release black acid smoke into the atmosphere. When the acid smoke accumulate in the atmosphere, and there will be an acid rain that can corrode skin and cause various disease. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for your opinion, Mr. Hafiz. So after all the effect we have been talked about, is there any ways that we can decrease or overcome the use of plastic bag? So is there anyone who like to give me their opinion?
Yes,
Oh yeah,
the
Mr.
way
Zahir.
to reduce the plastic bag will take who will take is the government. The government should do the campaign on about the dangers of plastic bag to the environment. This campaign to raise awareness among the public. This campaign should also be done periodically so as not to cause pollution and animal death, because plastic is made of the chemical that are difficult to decompose. Moreover, this also explains what plastic is and how plastic is made. On the other hand, this will open the mind of the community for the use of plastic bag can be reduced. Secondly, not only the government will take the action, but the community will take the action too. Like bring your own take out the container. Before you order take out, call the restaurant to see if they will package your food in compostable packaging like paper, cardboard instead of plastic. Many restaurants are amenable to this kind of request, according to Singer. That's all for me. Thank you.
Okay, Mr. Zahir, thank you for sharing your opinion. So you said that the government should do a campaign to create awareness and bring our own container or shopping bag outside to reduce the use of plastic bag. So, is there any other ways?
I want to share my sorry, my lovely host. I want to share my
It's okay.
ideas, my research. Okay. What the
Okay, go
panel
on.
discussed just now is true. Why the plastic bag should be banned. Like the second panel, Mrs. Hanis has stated the plastic bags are made of toxic, which can cause water pollution. So here are some ways to reduce the use of plastic bags in the country. Government can do a campaign like a day without plastic bags. As we know, the Malaysian government has been doing this campaign for a long time, where every Saturday all supermarkets in all states do not use the plastic bag to pack goods. If customers still want to use plastic bag, so the supermarket will charge for each plastic bags between 20 cent to 50 cent. Next, parents can teach their children often to use paper bags while shopping at the supermarket. This will have an impact in the long run, where the habit of using paper bags in the supermarket can be applied in the future. So this can reduce the plastic bag, the use of plastic bag, and environmental well-being can be maintained. Thank you.
Okay, very nice, Mr. Hafiz. Okay, So as Mr. Hafiz say, if we want to decrease or overcome the use of plastic bag, we should pay to use a plastic bag at the cost of 20 to 50 cents, right? So, okay, before we go to the Q&A session, I would like you guys to see the video first. Okay, let's get to the video. Okay, as you guys see at the first half of the video, the house is full of plastic bag. And by the time we use that, we can destroy our environment or nature, because this plastic bag can bring effect or harm to our environment, nature, or even economy. So by using eco lifestyle product, you can change your daily life to not using plastic bag and make our life more easier, so the nature do not pollute and our environmental is clean. So in conclusion, plastic bags should be banned in our country because it has so many effects that can bring harm to all of our environment, people, animal, or even plant. So let us get to the Q&A session. Is there some question we'd like to ask? Please type in the chat and we will answer it. Our panelists will answer it for you.
I saw a question by Stanford Kawi.
Sorry, no.
Oh,
That
okay.
is not a question. Can I use voice?
It's okay.
Okay. So you guys say that as we can see, more campaign that governments use today that do not use plastic, but we see that I think people not aware. So how actually as a student, how we find another solution to reduce how do you call it, penggunaan plastik. As Zahir said, that campaign, and the second one is apa tadi?
Can I answer that question?
Yeah.
Okay. Like Zahir said, government make the campaign awareness, right? But you ask how we as a student can create awareness to others. In maybe I would say we as student, we can create the awareness among us in our university. Like we do a program, like for example, like recycle program maybe, instead of our government do. Let me answer your question.
Or is it Stanford? Is that answer your question?
But why? Why the mostly people still use plastic, such as in, you know, in market and the other. So how actually this? I think, for my opinion, I think government should do more campaign, like how provide more. Macam mana cakap tu?
Guna je bahasa Melayu.
You can ask in Malay.
Okay.
Also
I
you
think
want.
Government should provide more apa tu yang macam handbag tu. Macam mana kita cakap tu?
Shopping bag, paper bag,
No.
recycle bag, eco bag.
Yeah. In supermarket. And then I think government should take action to the supermarket that provide more plastic, because most people will buy the plastic. You know, today is, I think, 20 cents will be charged to the plastic.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Stanford. I think Stanford, thank you for giving us suggestions on how to create awareness or how to implement this topic more berkesan to public. Like you said, government should actually sediakan or prepare the eco bag, not just charge the plastic bag. All right, thank you, Stanford.
Okay, is there any other question? Tick tock, tick tock. Okay, we have a question from Adeline. Do you guys think we should be more educate about plastic? Why? So, could someone tell us the answer?
Alright, I answer that question too. Do you guys think we should be more
Can I
educated?
answer it?
Okay, you can.
Or you want to answer it, Anis?
It's okay. You can go first, and then after that, I will go.
Okay, you follow up me. Okay, the question is, do you guys think we should be more educated about plastic? Why? Okay, we must more educated the plastic bag, because we didn't know what substances in the plastic that should can make the pollution, many pollution, such as Hanis said just now, water pollution and air pollution. So yeah, the we should be more educated. We should be more educated about the plastic bag, because you can open our mind to know what is the plastic substances and what impact the plastic to the environment. Thank you.
Okay, how about you, Hanis?
Be more membuka fikiran ke arah ke depan lagi untuk menjaga bumi kita ini supaya generasi yang akan datang dapat menikmati keindahan alam sekitar, kan? Ya, sangat penting untuk kita mengetahui lah the truth. Yes, so thank you for me.
Okay, thank you, Miss Marilyn. So, is there any other question you guys want to ask before we end our session?
No.
No? Is it true?
Yes.
Hakim, can I ask some question?
Yes, Dan. What is it? You
So
like to ask
as we
question?
can see that actually as a student, anyone of anyone of our here still using plastic in when we go to supermarket buy food, something like that. Do you guys still use plastic?
Yes.
No.
For
Yes,
me,
yes.
I use plastic.
For me, yeah, same.
Like my parents always
It's more
use
easy,
plastic.
right?
Yes.
Of course, more easy.
That's why
Okay, thank
people
you.
don't follow this rule. Okay.
Okay.
That's right. But for me, if you prepare like me myself, I always prepared a shopping bag or paper bag in my car. So wherever I go to supermarket, that means I already have the shopping bag, so I don't need to buy plastic bag because 20 cents actually it's something that you can save. I mean, you can menabung kan 20 sen tu everyday. Bayangkan everyday you bayar 20 sen, 20 sen, 20 sen. Kalau menabung dah boleh buat duit. Banyak benda boleh buat duit. Kahwin duit, belajar. Betul tak?
Okay. So let us close our Q&A session. So in conclusion, plastic bag should be banned in our country because it brings many effects to environment. So thank you for joining us for our webinar session. And I would like to thank you for all of you and our panelists too. Thank you. So let us go to the QR code again for those who not yet scanned. Okay.
Okay.
For those who has scanned, you can left. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your cooperation, guys.
Panelists, you wait, don't leave yet.
Okay, guys, could you please open your camera? Because we like to take a picture to all of you who join in. Oh, teaser.
Yeah. I take the picture. Okay. 1, 2, there. 1, 2, 3. Another one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Done. Lisa.
Hello, excuse me for the maintenance.
Yeah.
I did put my name in the chat box, so can
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
read it now?
Yeah. I already noticed.
No problem.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay at home. Hafiz mana Hafiz?
Oh, Hafiz.
Habis pula.
Orang nak ambil gambar
Mak
dia.
dia tidur. Habis tidur.
Pokok lagi dia. Sekejap ya. Suruh Hafiz masuk.
Mana panelis kita seorang ni? Hilang.
Hafiz!
Dia
Mana
pula
tu? Gambar.
Ngong Hafiz ni.
Ya, baik.
Good job everyone.
Job. Good job.